Florence started as a Roman garrison in 59 BCE after an earlier Etruscan village called Florentia, flourishing town, when Rome was still a republic. During the late Middle Ages, it was a trading and banking regional center. Merchant families would become rich, providing favors for patrons and the city-state. It is the capital of Tuscany in northern Italy with a population over 360,000 and a great tourist site. Florence is Renaissance city, arguably its birthplace. Granted, Rome and other Italian cities had important Renaissance elements, but Florence is almost totally Renaissance. Why, you ask? The Medici bequeathed their art treasures to the city, requiring it to stay in Florence. It's still there, much of it in the Uffizi Gallery. The art and architecture showed a golden age, ignoring all the chaos and havoc over the decades and centuries. There was progress, including the printing press and scientific revolution between 1200 and 1700. Giorgio Vasari wrote Lives of the Artist in 1550 and used rebirth to describe the art of Michelangelo, Leonardo, Raphael, and more. 19th century French historian Jules Michelet called the art between medieval and Enlightenment the Renaissance. Historian Ada Palmer wrote, from 1300 to 1500, it was an agriculture paradise rich in olive oil, wine, and other precious exports. Florence had cloth traders and banking specialists. Florence merchants bought much of England's wool exports and became the wool capital of Europe, adding olive oil to make the clothing more desirable and less itchy, supervising the processes from raw wool to finished clothing. One clue is the classical work by Boccaccio, the Decameron, about better off folk fleeing the city to avoid the 14th century Black Death. It's still a classic. Plagues were common occurrences, regularly wiping out much of the population, but not the only catastrophe. After Boccaccio's Black Death of 1348 were plagues in 1435, 1485, 1503, 1596, 1630, and 1656. There was also tuberculosis, dysentery, and more. For most, add injustice, poverty, fear, and starvation. The Italian merchants became the rich dudes of Italy starting in the 13th century. The Medici name became the most infamous, although a deep dive makes it difficult to know the good guys from the bad guys. They're elites, so just consider them all bad guys. Let's review next time on food, history, and mystery.